This whole Dr. Disrespect drama is getting kind of crazy. I've been seeing this everywhere online. Now, to be honest, I've never really consumed a lot of Dr. Disrespect's content. Now, based off what I've heard, I don't know if this is just straight up allegations or is this concrete evidence. So let's get into it, man.
Dr. Disrespect is on the verge of one of the largest downfalls in creator history.
Wow.
Going from being one of the most respected and popular streamers on the internet to being hated by everyone after admitting some awfully disturbing actions.
He was talking inappropriately with a minor. Where I truly believe this scumbag needs...
Ooh, now, you know when these dudes start talking about somebody, it is serious. Once Moist Critical is on your ass, it is serious. Pause. This guy as well, I can't remember his name at the moment.
needs to be banned off of the platforms that he's on.
I don't know who's really going to support him at this point. Like, what kind of person is going to watch Dr. Disrespect? If you watch him at this point, you just have to be coping, basically.
Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be
serious,
diving
though.
into the case of Dr. Disrespect, a once beloved streamer who is now being viewed as an unfaithful predator. But to fully understand the current situation, we first have to go back to where it all started. In June of 2020, Dr. Disrespect, who was the face of Twitch at the time, was permanently banned from the platform.
Right.
The suddenness of the high-profile banning, coupled with the silence from both Dr. Disrespect and Twitch on the matter, would turn the ban into one of the most infamous and mysterious bans in Twitch history. And
Now, I remember this part. Like, I do remember him getting banned off Twitch, then him promptly going to YouTube to, like, stream. But it was so weird because Twitch never put out, like, a statement for him to tell his fans what exactly happened. Or maybe they did, but he just never said anything about it. It was just like, I got banned. I don't know why I got banned or whatever, but it was just kind of odd, you know?
sparked several conspiracy theories. This wouldn't be helped by his final moments on stream appearing like he found out something extremely bad was about to happen.
We'll get through this, Champions Club. I know it's a tough. Life's weird right now. We'll get through this, okay? And
Hey, Christopher.
fuck.
You get to try.
This strange behavior would leave viewers to leave comments such as, "Whatever's coming, it ain't gonna be a small matter." That mood he gets into near the end, "I'm scared." As well as,
Why would you
242,
be
I
scared?
kind of wanted to get off, and now I don't want to get off. He realized it would be his last stream ever, so he said that. Despite these comments, no one could have been prepared for the real reason he was actually banned. In August of 2020, Doc would return to streaming, but this time on YouTube. His
Right.
first stream on the platform attracted a massive audience, and he seemingly came back stronger than ever, going on to claim that he had no idea why he was even banned in the first place.
Why did you get banned? Guess what? I want you to look me in the fucking eyes when I say this. We still have no idea.
Over the following 4 years, his ban would remain a mystery, and he would grow his YouTube channel to over 4.7 million subscribers,
Damn.
and continue to be one of the most popular streamers on the internet. But this would all completely change in 2024. On the 22nd of June, Cody Connors, an ex-Twitch employee, would make a tweet that would mark the beginning of the end for Dr. Disrespect. The tweet read, "He got banned because he got caught texting a minor in the then existing Twitch Whispers product. He was
Wow.
trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon. The powers that be could read in plain text. Case closed, gang."
Trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon, bro? Man, caught in 4K, man. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I will never understand when people like this get caught. It's like, I can't understand why they would do something so compromising and so stupid for their whole career and reputation. You're on this mountaintop of success. You know, you have all this popularity, everybody loves you, you're bringing in all this income, you get all these subscribers. I mean, you're golden. People like me and a lot of others would love to be in Dr. Disrespect's position. But for some reason, and not just him, I mean, there's been other occasions where like big YouTubers or Twitch streamers get caught doing something so dumb and heinous. I just can't wrap my head around why they would throw everything out the window for something so stupid and foul as talking to a minor and then trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon. Dude, you have everything. everything. Why would that even cross your mind to do something like that? That's just me, man.
The tweet was making big claims with little to no evidence to back them up, and the reaction from the internet would be extremely mixed, with some jumping to the conclusion that he's a creep despite the lack of evidence, and others waiting to hear more about the situation.
Now, what I would say when I heard this tweet come out, and it was just allegations, I still don't know if it's just allegations. We do have to sometimes be careful with jumping to conclusions, because sometimes, and even myself am guilty of jumping to conclusions with somebody that has, possibly false allegations. It can happen to anybody that has a YouTube or a Twitch stream, because there's plenty of times where trolls, people who are jealous of you, and just downright foul or evil people try to tarnish your name with some lie. And unfortunately, you have to come out and dispel any type of rumors, even if it's a lie.
Or calling Cody an unreliable source of information, with comments reading, "Hey doc, I heard you like him young. We need sources and more information, like who, as well as source, just trust me bro." While Cody's tweet didn't explicitly mention DrDisRespect, Jake Lucky's repost would result in a response from Doc that would ultimately make the situation so much worse.
Now, I wonder what made Cody come out and make that statement just unprovoked. Somebody asked him a question, I get that, but I wonder just what prompted him to just say that tweet,
Jake, seriously, I get it. It's a hot topic, but this has been settled. No wrongdoing was acknowledged, and they paid out the whole contract. The tweet would garner significant criticism for the strange and concerning use of vague and legalese language, leaving readers wondering why Doc said no wrongdoing was acknowledged, instead of just denying the career-ending allegations.
Jake, seriously, I get it. It's a hot topic, but this has been settled. No wrongdoing was acknowledged, and they paid out the whole... Yeah, based off the tweet, it feels like he did do it. I just didn't get in trouble for it, and they threw this case out the window, and they paid out the whole contract. That's what it sounds like.
Following the significant backlash, Doc would make another response on the situation, adding a bit more context, stating, "Listen, I'm obviously tied to legal obligations from the settlement with Twitch, but I just need to say what I can say since this is the
To get started in data analytics, you don't need previous experience or a degree. The Google Data Analytics Certificate
internet. I didn't do anything wrong, and all of this has been probed and settled. Nothing illegal, no wrongdoing was found, and I was paid. Elden Ring Monday." While this tweet was better than the first, it still had strange language, like no wrongdoing was found, and that he was, quote, paid. Ultimately, the tweet would result in an even more polarizing response from the community, with large figures such as the Axeman coming to his defense, stating, "Degenerate troglodyte losers are trying to slander him with serious accusations that could destroy his entire career, while providing literally zero proof. In other words, some pussies have a vendetta/grudge against him and want to damage his reputation as much as possible, and others critiquing his use of vague language against such serious allegations. Bro, why won't you say, I was not talking to a minor trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon like what was alleged? Things were about to get much, much worse. On the 24th of June, while Stock was streaming Elden Ring, a game company he co-founded would make a tweet that would change everything. Reading, "On Friday evening, we became aware of an allegation against one of our co-founders, Guy Beam, aka DrDisRespect. We assumed his innocence and began speaking with parties involved. And in order to maintain our principles and standards as a studio and individuals, we needed to act. For this reason, we are terminating our relationship with Guy Beam immediately." While these facts are difficult to hear and even more difficult to accept, it is our duty to act with dignity on behalf of all individuals involved, especially the 55 developers and families we've employed, along with our community of players.
I think, wow, that's very telling. Extremely telling. If you're losing sponsorships over this, I think you really need to make a more definitive statement. Hey, I was not talking to this person. I was not going to meet up with this person that is underage at TwitchCon. That would be nice to probably say as a tweet. or just don't reply at all, because this is very serious allegations, man. Somebody who knows that they didn't do this would come out and say, hey, this is a lie. I never did that shit. But the way that he wrote these tweets, it's like, yeah, I did, but I was paid and they found nothing wrong with what I did.
The tweet went live while stock was streaming, and viewers claim this is the exact moment he saw the post.
You know how you run things. Here.
Wow, he found out while reading while playing Elden Ring. That's crazy. Damn.
Towards the end of
and it's got to be weird because he can't really get off, because then it's like, oh shit, maybe it is true. He has to act like it doesn't bother him while he's playing.
Doc seemingly came to terms with reality and what was awaiting him in the near future.
I think when I say step away, I think either have to relay this to the Midnight Society, but maybe I step away from there too. Just completely remove myself from the scene. It's what I need to do.
The following day, on the 26th of June 2024, DrDisRespect would post a tweet that would not only possibly end his career, but completely confirm the reason he was banned from Twitch, with his response reading, "The Twitch ban. Hello, I'd like to make a quick statement. I've always been upfront and real with you guys on anything that I can be upfront about, and I'm always willing to accept responsibility, which is why I'm here now. First and foremost, I do want to apologize to everyone in my community, as well as those close to me, my team, and everyone at Midnight Society Game Studio. A lot of people have been left in the dark about what happened yesterday with Midnight Society and I, and we made the painful decision collectively to have me step down. Our team is full of incredibly talented and good people that have high career ambitions and families, and I'd never want to jeopardize the culture we have carefully crafted. Everyone has been wanting to know why I was banned from Twitch, but for reasons outside my control, I wasn't allowed to say anything for the last several years. Now that 2 former Twitch employees have publicly disclosed the accusations, I can now tell you my side of the story regarding the ban. Were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual miner back in 2017? The answer is yes.
Wow.
Were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes leaned too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Nothing illegal happened, no pictures were shared, no crimes were committed. I never even met the individual.
Yikes.
I went through a lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute with Twitch, and that case was resolved by a settlement. Let me be clear, it was not a criminal case against me, and no criminal charges have ever been brought against me. Now, from a moral standpoint, I'll absolutely take responsibility.
Bro. You have to understand, like, when you're as popular as you are, you can't be having no conversations with someone that's underage and also trying to meet up with that person at TwitchCon. You have to immediately shut that down. You have to, because it's gonna always come back to bite you in the butt, you know? It just amazes me how some people just don't think about the consequences, man. Now, I don't know how successful he was back in, 2017? Yeah, 2017. I don't know how popular he was back then, but regardless if he was popular or not, you shouldn't be doing that anyway, because now they have that, and now, you're in this predicament where your career probably is over.
Through a lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute with Twitch, and that case was resolved by a settlement. Let me be clear, it was not a criminal case against me, and no criminal charges have ever been brought against me. Now, from a moral standpoint, I'll absolutely take responsibility. I should have never entertained these conversations to begin with. That's on me. That's on me as an adult, a husband, and a father. It should have never happened. I get it, I'm not perfect, and I'll fucking own my shit. This was stupid. Now, with all this said, don't get it mistaken. I've seen all the remarks and labels being thrown around so loosely. Social media is a destruction zone. I'm no predator or PDF file. Are you kidding me? Anyone that truly knows me knows where I stand on those things with those types of people. F that. That's a different level of disgust that I hate even hearing about. Don't be labeling me as the worst of the worst with your exaggerations. Get the F out of here with that shit. But I think I've said what I needed to say regarding the ban itself. That's it. That's why Twitch made the decision in 2020. To my team, community, industry friends that have supported me, I apologize. I wish I could have said all this sooner. You guys have always showed me and my family love and support throughout all these years. We love you guys like you can't imagine. I have the best community and circle. If any of this has made you uncomfortable, I get it. You don't have to support me anymore. But just know you have always been greatly appreciated. But trust me when I say this. To all my haters that live and breathe social media with zero real life experience, I don't give an F about you. Finally, if you're uncomfortable with this entire statement and think I'm a piece of shit, that's fine, but I'm not effing going anywhere. I'm not the same guy that made this mistake all those years ago. I'm taking an extended vacation with my family as mentioned on stream.
Today we're going to be trying the Dave's Hot
And I'm coming back with a heavy weight off my shoulders. They want me to disappear? Yeah, right. Following the response, Doc would continue to edit the tweet, removing the word minor and then adding it back in due to backlash, with a reply stating, he edited out minor, got caught on it, and then edited it back in. Quite the apology when you're still trying to skirt responsibility. As expected, the tweet would go incredibly viral, gaining over 60 million views within just 12 hours, leading users to dig even deeper into his history, with user Chrissy digging up a clip of Doc allegedly admitting to cheating on his wife at the 2017 TwitchCon.
Oh God, it just gets worse and worse and worse, man. Oh boy.
Which also happens to be the same year he was allegedly messaging the minor to find out what she was doing at the convention.
As you guys know, I have a beautiful family and a wife and kid, and I want to be transparent that I've been unfaithful, and
The response from the YouTube community was brutal to say the least, with creators such as Penguin Zero, Some Ordinary Gamers, and CoffeeZilla all making videos on the situation and calling out Doc for his disgusting behavior. During Penguin Zero, aka Charlie's video, he would completely destroy Doc, first addressing how he sneakily edited his tweet multiple times.
Now the Doc actually edited this statement twice. So initially he posted it with the word minor in it, saying, were there messages with an individual minor? The answer is yes. But then shortly after he published it, he edited the word minor out of it. So he removed that. He redacted it like a fucking CIA document, trying to bury it, just snapping it out of existence. So then it read, were there messages with an individual? The answer is yes.
Yeah,
but
he shouldn't have done
people
that.
were quick to notice the edit. And you can actually check edit history on Twitter, which I didn't know you can do, but you could clearly see that the original no longer matched the current one because he took the word minor out. So when people caught him red-handed, he just edited it one more time to put the word minor back into it.
Yeah, because it looks it looks fucking horrible when you put that word in there. And then he thought about it, then he took it out, but then he got it's just, oh boy, man, what a mess. What a mess. But dude, I just don't understand why you would even entertain those conversations with that much just success, man. I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. Time and time again, you see just successful Twitch streamers, YouTubers, whatever, just ruin everything. Throw it out the window. Burn it all because they want to talk to somebody underage. I just can't get, do you not feel like with all that success, you can't get somebody your age? I will never understand that.
Charlie would also critique Doc's strange ending of the tweet, stating,
he tries to close this statement with a really hard, cheesy 80s action movie one-liner. They want me to disappear. Yeah, fucking right. Granny shifting, not double clutching like you should. You're lucky you didn't blow the welds off the intake. I'm not leaving. It's really kind of ridiculous to put that there with accusations.
Like I said, when Charlie gets a hold of you, bro, he's gonna cook. He will use every reference he could think of to cook you.
Like this.
Finally, Charlie would counter the argument that Doc possibly didn't know the age of the minor he was talking to.
Now, what's not clear and what a lot of people are coping with is that maybe Dr. Disrespect didn't know the age of the person he was communicating with, but I truly feel if that was the case, Dr. Disrespect would have mentioned that, saying that he had those communications with this person that he believed was of age but turned out to be a minor.
Right.
I think if that was the reality of that situation, if he truly communicated with someone that he thought was of age but turned out to be a minor, I think he would have mentioned that in this statement, but he didn't. He didn't say that he was under the impression he was communicating with an adult. He just says that he had conversations with an individual minor.
If he had said that, he might have been all right, but he didn't. So here we are.
He doesn't say anything like, oh, they were actually one day away from being 18, or I really thought they were, you know, in their 20s or anything like that. And I think if that was what happened, it would have been mentioned here. I really do.
To make matters even worse, even his previous friends and defenders took a stance against him after he admitted he was having an inappropriate conversation with a minor, with Nick Merck stating,
Yo, checking in. I'm seeing everything on Twitter. And,
isn't he banned too?
I read through Doc's tweet, and in that very tweet, he basically confirms that, you know, he was texting an underage girl, and it went weird sometimes, you know, and look, just to be blunt and straightforward, man, that's inexcusable, it's unacceptable, right? No excuse for something like that.
And with the Act Man stating,
what's up, everybody? This is the Act Man here, and this is my final verdict on the Dr. Disrespect situation. As you might have seen, I've been pretty vocal about this on Twitter, and Doc has finally given us the truth. At long last, we know why he was banned.
Wow.
And it's not good. So first, I want to read this part where he says, it's the most important part of his tweet. Were there Twitch Whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. These were casual mutual conversations that sometimes lean too much in the direction of being inappropriate. I've seen enough to catch a predator to know when somebody is using language to soften the blow, to downplay what actually happened. You know, it's a strategy where you can admit something you did that was terrible, but you can maybe make it seem not as bad as it actually is.
One question looming on everyone's mind is what is going to happen to Dr. Disrespect? Based on his response, he's planning on taking a break and returning as usual. However, only time will tell if he'll make a comeback from such disgusting and character-ruining behavior. Whether he was legally charged or not, that does not change the court of public opinion. And being in your late 30s having inappropriate interactions with a minor is career-ending no matter how good your reputation is. I think Mudaha put it well.
You know, at the end of the day, this is just a gross thing to be doing. And there is no defense for this kind of behavior. And I firmly believe, like, as, you know, even on YouTube, like, this guy shouldn't even be streaming anywhere. Like, what is proven is if you are interacting in a negative fashion with anybody that is a minor, you are not to be trusted on any social media platform whatsoever.
It really seems like this.
I think I read somewhere that YouTube actually demonetized his channel recently. So YouTube's like, you know, cracking down on his channel right now.
This is the beginning of the end for Dr. Disrespect's reputation and career, with new articles coming out from inside sources claiming he did know the age of the victim and was sexting with them, YouTube removing him from their partner program, and his YouTube channel losing over 50,000 subscribers within just days of his response going live. The more information that comes out revolving around the situation, the worse it begins to look for Dr. Disrespect. Over the coming weeks, it's likely that he'll lose hundreds of thousands of subscribers and possibly have one of the biggest downfalls in recent creator history, alongside Illuminati, who lost her entire audience. Click the video on screen to find out more.
I actually saw that video too. Yeah, but there you have it, folks. I don't understand why people do these things when they're like on the mountaintop. I've seen so many different cases of not just YouTubers or Twitch streamers, but just successful people in the world, like even actors, throw their lives away by doing something so silly, so stupid, inappropriate, inexcusable behavior, and their career is like shattered in like seconds. It is just unfortunate. Now, when he comes back from this vacation, I'm thinking that it's gonna be pretty different life for him when he comes back. And also, I want to mention, like, if you have a whole ass family, a wife and kids, why would you even be doing that in the first place? But what do you guys think? I would love to hear your comments down below. Make sure you support Internet Anarchist. He has a lot of great content. He kind of reminds me of Sunny V2. I don't know if this is the same person or two different people, but they all have excellent content. Go support them, like their videos, subscribe. If you enjoyed my reaction, give me a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. I'll be back with some more reactions. Peace!